Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Ashley McDowell. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Millions of dollars is transferred to the CNMI DOL for pandemic assistance. Also tonight, Customs cracks down on runaway importers. And another restaurant falls victim to the pandemic and shuts its doors. In sports, lots of people have been wahoo lately. Credit Tossie to cable for that. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
For the different beats of your life, we're here to keep you connected the way you want it. Plans made for you, by you. Build your own bundle with Link. Select the internet, entertainment, mobile, and home phone plans that fit your lifestyle. Pay for what you want, not for what you don't. Build your own bundle and save with Link.
A meal replacement smoothie is a great way to keep your fitness goals on track during the holiday season, and they taste great, fast, and easy. The December smoothie of the month is Minty Java Chocolate Chip, and it's just $5. Check out the Shake Cafe, Gold's Gym, Garapan.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hafa Day Tiruwami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. CNMI Department of Labor has received the money for the second round of pandemic unemployment assistance. According to the CNMI DOL, the U.S. Department of Labor transferred $184.7 million for round 2 of PUA in the CNMI. This is the corrected amount, as the U.S. DOL originally stated the CNMI would receive $277 million. That's a $92 million error. The second round of PUA FPUC ends March 13th, but CNMI DOL will continue accepting applications until Monday, March 15th. After that, DOL will be closed to the public to use more staff to adjudicate claims and process checks. Governor Ralph Torres recently signed a law that requires individuals to pay excise tax upon the arrival of goods. Sally Lemus reports.
A piece of legislation that took more than a year before being signed into law. It is Public Law 21-42 that requires the immediate payment of excise taxes for goods or commodities imported into the CNMI. The Division of Customs previously allowed a 30-day grace period before collecting payment, but it came with a few issues.
We've had issues in the past when businesses were importing items, availed of the 30-day, but then still did not pay within the 30-day period, only to come to find out that sometimes they have closed down, they have changed management, ownership, and something similar, so that we cannot then collect what is owed to the CNMI government.
Customs Director Jose Mofnes refers to those businesses as fly-by-night importers, and with this law, they will be eliminated. But there is an exception for qualified importers.
In order for our importers to request for a 30-day grace period to pay for their excise tax, they must be eligible, and these eligibility requirements include being an established business in the CNMI for 2 years or more, a valid tax identification number, a 1-year minimum history of compliance with customs import laws and regulations, obtain a tax clearance from the Division of Revenue and Taxation, and then that clearance must be for a period of at least 2 years.
Public Information Officer Reina Camacho states they are currently working with the Saipan Chamber of Commerce to advise importers and businesses of the new law before it takes effect on May 6.
We want to meet with all importers and explain to them the change of what this change means, what this law means, and what the process will be. So we will be scheduling stakeholder meetings wherein the importers and general taxpayers can make their inquiries then.
The tax rates are based on each commodity and can be found on this website. I'm Sally Limis for KSPN News.
A truck was up in flames this morning en route to Capitol Hill. Officials from the Department of Fire and Emergency Medical Services says the vehicle caught fire just below the turn to Medicaid around 11:04 a.m. and was reported under control at 11:17 a.m. No one was injured. The Division of Arson Investigation says the origin of the fire was the engine compartment. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. The Department of Finance has announced the 2020 tax forms are now available online. With tax season in full swing, DOF is encouraging taxpayers to use the fillable forms online to print and submit income tax returns to the Department of Revenue and Taxation. Those who are entitled to additional stimulus funds but have not yet received the money must complete the 2020 Recovery Rebate Credit Worksheet and attach it to the return. Also, those who receive pandemic unemployment assistance in 2020 must report the taxable income on the tax return. The 1099-G for PUA can be found on the Hire Marianas portal under the My Messages tab. Bubba Gump Shrimp Company on Saipan will be closing their doors to the public temporarily starting this weekend. Triple J announced the temporary closure is due to the economic effects of COVID-19. After exploring all options, this was the final decision. The restaurant will be closed starting this Saturday, March 13th. Bubba Gump's has been on Saipan since 2016, operating for the last 5 years. In a release from Triple J, it states the team will continue to monitor the economy with plans to reopen once market conditions improve. The Surf Club restaurant and Great Harvest Bakery and Cafe will remain open and continue daily operations. Governor Torres is looking to bring a unique element of the U.S. military to the CNMI. Take a listen.
Governor Torres had a meeting with Major General Brian Neal of the U.S. National Guard last Friday to discuss the possibility of bringing the National Guard to the CNMI.
I wrote a letter a couple years ago making a request to build and to have a National Guard here in CNMI, whether it be Air National Guard or Army National Guard. I think it's time for us to really make that a priority as a government.
The National Guard is a part of the reserve components of the U.S. Army and U.S. Air Force that responds to domestic emergencies, overseas combat missions, counter-drug efforts, and reconstruction missions with a multitude of career options in cyber, engineer, heavy weapons, medical, special forces, ground forces, and so much more.
We're seeing the DoD partnership is strengthening here in the CNMI, and understanding that our role in the Pacific plays a national security.
Governor says he would like to start small and build on.
I'm not asking for a huge National Guard, but something to start the National Guard, whether it be 20 or 30, and we can specify that later on.
Ultimately, he feels the National Guard would bring assistance and protection to any issues that may arise, whether it be natural disasters or COVID-19 response.
We do need National Guard here in the CNMI. Have you seen, and the experience that we've had during Typhoon Sodelor, Typhoon U2, Typhoon Mangkut, we were able to get some help from Guam National Guard, Guam reservist, Hawaii reservist. And this pandemic really got to me. All the states have National Guard, and Guam has a National Guard. I believe it's only America Samoa and us who doesn't have a National Guard.
Governor Torres says more information will be available on the potential of a National Guard within the coming months.
Monday's flight brought another positive case of COVID-19 to the CNMI. The Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation states the individual is in isolated quarantine and contact tracing has begun. This brings the total to 146 positive cases of COVID-19 in the CNMI over the past year. The COVID-19 diagnosis source shows the person originated from the U.S. mainland. It has been 204 days since the last community transmission. Coming up, who are the girls competing for this year's crown? It's the Miss Marianas 2021 pageant meet and greet coming up next.
For your smiles that give me endless pride. For our shared moments that become an endless treasure. And when I've taught you everything I know, I promise to always be here to watch you grow. You've got endless potential, son.
Access all you'll ever need, giving you endless data on your favorite social apps.
Winigi PHI Pharmacy in Gofadahi, Ihinim Lomo.
Our complete line of pharmaceuticals and lowest prices ensure you get the treatment that you deserve.
Our compassionate, friendly, multilingual staff will take the time to get to know you, explain your medications to you, and answer any questions that you may have.
Ngere eyor sumaye uhalweres ren, kutsu wayor safeye emal ebalisiu klalyam weres.
Inumin ng inyong gamot ayon sa inireseta ng inyong doktor at alinsunod sa bilin ng inyong pharmaceutical.
We accept most insurance, but in case you don't have coverage, we offer cost-effective generic drugs.
PHI Pharmacy, your lifelong partner in health. PHI, the pharmacy you can trust.
So what are you going to do this year? At Gold's, a dedicated fitness studio with a cushioned floor is perfect for group exercise. The cardio room features a variety of treadmills, bikes, steppers, and ellipticals. Fitness machines will help you achieve your goals, and the largest free weight area on Saipan gives you comfortable space to work out. Gold's Gym team is ready to help you get to your goals. Try harder. We know you can do it. Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They're an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. This year, 8 young women are vying for the title of Miss Marianas 2021. Our Sally Lemus speaks with each contestant.
I once told my younger self that one day when the world is in chaos, I don't want to be able to just say I stood there and watched. So I joined this year's pageant because I want to be a beacon of light during this recovery process that we're still going through, while empowering not just women, but the people of the islands.
Vincent Robusto is contestant number 1. Her advocacy campaign focuses on mental and physical health, but she also expresses her passion for women empowerment.
I really want to challenge women, us, to break out of the box that we were put in. It's the year 2021, and still society's been giving us the can'ts and cannots. The things we can and cannot do. And I think we still have those barriers to break. We still have spaces to take up. And I think that's what we as women should really focus on.
Robusta was a former cheerleader during her college days in the Philippines, and she currently works for the Department of Community and Cultural Affairs.
I'm running for Miss Marianas because as soon as I got off the plane here in Saipan, I fell in love with the people, the culture, and the community, and I wanted to be more a part of it.
Contestant number 2 is Lily Carrillo. Her advocacy platform is mental health awareness and women empowerment.
Personally, I am a survivor of depression, and I think it's so important to help the young minds of the generations to understand mental health and get better.
Carrillo says she is currently in the process of getting a suicide prevention education to better help the youth in that field.
The reason why I wanted to join Miss Marianas is to experience the pageant journey as well as to interact more with the community and the youth.
Teremi Diaz is contestant number 3. Her advocacy platform focuses on culture.
My advocacy is to make the youth more into learning and perpetuating our cultural languages and our traditions. Culture is important for me because personally, like, I don't really know much, or I can't, speak as good as well as the older people, and throughout my generation it's slowly dying, and I really want the youth to interact more.
Diaz is currently a student at the Northern Marianas College pursuing a degree in liberal arts.
If I do become crowned, I do want to advocate for I've always been an advocate for education, but I feel like now during the pandemic there is that correlation with mental health and the pandemic, and not only with adults but especially our students, where they feel like they're losing motivation from education because it's all virtual now. But I do want to give them hope that school is still there, and we will eventually go back to normal.
Naomi Lizama is contestant number 4. Lizama is currently a full-time student at the University of Washington, graduating this year with a bachelor's degree in American Ethnic Studies, minor in diversity. Her career goal and advocacy platform focuses on education.
When I do become an educator, I do want to let students know that, it's okay to be different. And when I went to college is when I saw all the different, I was exposed to all the different things, different students, different people of different backgrounds, and it was really interesting.
Lizama resides in the village of Dandan and is the daughter of Kate Borja.
I feel that this opportunity will open a lot of doors for me, as well as I want to become more interactive with our community and get involved with various organizations and nonprofit.
Contestant number 5 is Haani Eugenio. Her advocacy platform is mental health.
I'm a big believer in mental health, and I feel that it's such a taboo subject here in the Sinamay. It's taken too lightly, and I feel that there's not enough programs that are being offered for our youth here. So I want to give that hand to them and let them know that I'm here to listen.
Eugenio is currently attending school at NMC, pursuing her business management degree.
As somebody who lacked a lot of confidence at a young age, I did learn a lot from other confident women, and so I think that it's really important to be a role model and show that other girls can be confident too. It doesn't matter, you don't have to join a beauty pageant to feel confident. You can be confident in sports, academics, and all kinds of things, whatever you're passionate about.
Bernadette Horry is contestant number 6. Horry's advocacy focuses on women in leadership.
I think it's really important as we grow as a society that more women are able to blend into leadership positions in all kinds of things, business, sports, academics. And I think it's really important that more women are included because they have so much more to offer than people realize.
According to Horry, it was confident women in her life that pushed her to embrace herself and supported her as she joined the pageant.
I consider myself adventurous, and I love trying new things, and I wanted to take this journey to step out of my comfort zone and make new memories and new friends.
Rochelle Ramon is contestant number 7. Ramon's advocacy focuses on ocean conservation.
I love being in the ocean, but I also have the passion to protect it, and as well as to conserve it, as it provides us food, shelter, or protection and medicinal purposes. So I would love to give back as we take from the ocean.
Ramon's passion for the ocean is strong, as she is currently an intern at Johnston Applied Marine Science.
I am running for Miss Marianas honestly because I think I do really well in it. I believe that I could represent the island very well in other places. I have. I lived in Hawaii for a little bit and the Philippines for a little bit after living here, and I really felt that I brought, I guess in Hawaii we call it aloha spirit, but I would say the Hafa spirit to other places. And in addition to that, I believe that I'm not your standard beauty queen. I'm a lot shorter than most beauty queens, and I have curly hair. Most beauty queens have straight hair. I think I go against the stigma of how there's supposed to be a particular look.
Contestant number 8 is Savannah De Los Santos. Her advocacy platform is mental health and domestic violence.
I have been a witness and in a household of domestic violence, as well as a witness to communities of those who struggle with mental health. And I believe that it really just impacts us as we get older, and making sure that we have the right resources or that we're speaking up about it, and we bring about the right awareness around both topics, especially within our island community. We could really impact the lives of those as they get older.
De Los Santos received her BA degree in business marketing and is currently pursuing another in accounting. The Miss Marianas 2021 pageant will be held this Saturday. For more information on how you can vote, you may visit the Stella Marianas Facebook page. Reporting for KSPN News, I'm Sally Limis.
Thank you, Sally, and good luck to all the contestants. All right, coming up in the KSPN2 Sports Report, we have a nail biter from Dan Dan. Yeah, these are ball-playing days. Yes, they are.
In entertainment lets you do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus. Watch your favorite live and local channels, stream movies and shows on TV, on your phone, and on your tablet, right from your Docomo Pacific Wi-Fi. No more wires, no more cable boxes, now with the best price. Do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus.
Buy one, get one free for the off-road adventure at Marianas Trekking. Come ride our side-by-sides at our best price ever and experience a great 90-minute trail ride. Rain or shine, hopefully rain. Book now at Marianas Trekking. Saturdays and Sundays by reservation. Call 323-8735 or book at marianastrekking.com.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Goat's Gym, and today we're going to be going over the leg press. Now I have here with me is Vince, and he's going to show you how to execute it properly in 2 different ways. A common mistake that you'll often see is leaving your hands free, either up here or on your lap. I strongly recommend you holding onto the sled and create that tension in the upper body, which then allows you to create more range of motion. So with his current foot placement, he was feeling it on his legs, his quads. Now with a simple adjustment by placing his foot a little higher on the platform and his toes pointed out slightly, he's going to transfer that tension, which was previously on his legs, onto his hamstrings and glutes. Again, he's going to grab onto the sled, creating that bracing effect up here.
Tonight's sports brought to you in part by Tan Holdings through the Tan Su Lin Foundation, making communities a better place to live.
Buenas sports fans. Point of sports fans, nothing fishy about this story. The second annual Wahoo tournament. Yahoo for Wahoo. Organized by the Tossie Tea Table student program of the Saipan Fishermen's Association, the second Wahoo Derby saw 51 boats enter, a majority of them bringing in good-sized wahoo. Dozens of students assisted in this tournament, including the weigh-in, which saw a long list of sponsors, including Shane Villanueva and Royal Soil.
It was good. You know, I mean, we had 51 boats out here. We're very proud to sponsor this event, and you know, the kids did a really good job for their second year. And you know, we look forward to doing more and more. So we'll continue to sponsor and help out all those kids out there. So, Bob, you like this box?
Not all the fish counted. Jack Torres, for example, brought in a mamula. Is that a special fish, or what do you think?
Just, you don't catch it trolling. It's a deep bottom fish.
That's what I thought. It's a bottom fish.
Yeah, we caught it by accident, I think.
It was a mistake?
No, hell no. It was just, he was hungry and we were there.
The Victoria brought in marlin. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't count. Scott, so when you caught that, were you like disappointed, frustrated, mad?
No, we were very excited. Yeah, we were very excited. He jumped a lot, and really, we were kind of hoping it was a 90-pound wahoo, but it turned out to be a little marlin.
So you don't think it's a mistake?
No, not a mistake at all. It's fate. We're very fortunate that this is our first one. We didn't get one in 2020, so this is our first one for 2021.
The biggest wahoo was 36.1 pounds, caught by the Lucky Harvest, captained by Cecilio Raikulipi. Morgan Tenorio, you know, he's an expert on this stuff. Morgan, always good to see you at the tournament here. Tell me what you got here today.
This is wahoo and Kilaguen manok. Right on.
Since you're special.
Yeah,
Morgan has a special person. Tell me what makes wahoo so special.
I don't know. It's good.
It's good. Mike Borja didn't catch a fish. He caught a coffee maker.
Every time it's a Wahoo Derby, it's the best day of the year.
Everybody's a winner.
Yeah, everybody's a winner. No losers.
The true test. Wahoo at Public Works Dock. Thank you, James Adda. On the road again? On the road again. Bob Golding, KSPN2 Sports. Wahoo does make great sashimi. All right, you know, not all ball games are created equal. Like this one Sunday afternoon, it was more than equal. Hagulamun's mighty Joe Sellis with the deep fly that goes off of James Dog Fleming's mitt over the fence. It's a ding-dong. Oh, the base run in the Palau Masters League. These guys forget about it.
Now bring up Joe.
Oh, the base running in the Palau Masters League.
And Joe goes to the shortstop. Wow, gets a body block, plays first, checks the run, Ben doubles that ball, and they'll play third base, attack, and they'll get a double play in the infield. Gets a veteran players from Ben to Mark. And he goes in the infield, a bunt hit, and a missed throw. Yeah, I knew he was scaring the bodybuilders. And he's in safely. That guy's a scary batter. He got scared, Marvell in throwing, and Ben was scared to catch it.
What do you call someone who's afraid to catch the ball? Chicken? Dennis Cruz with a couple of ribs.
Going for one, and Casper will come in this and score. The scariest runner at that time.
More dubious base running.
And he hits him shortstop, a hot glove good. A gun to first, a gun back to third. Veteran to veteran.
Glenn Camacho with a nice game at the shortstop position.
And a hot glove, a nice try, and an out. A super play by Glenn.
Fundamental baseball, always run out pop-ups. You never know what's going to happen. And what's so bad about running anyway? Kids learn from that mistake. John Acosta helping Hagu Lamun take a 13-6 lead going to the bottom of the seventh.
Coming easily, John will take advantage of that. John's got a ninja attitude, suicide bomber.
2 down, bases juiced. Man, he pops up. Oh, don't let the sun get in your eyes. 2 runs come in, and the game's not over.
And they'll take advantage, Spinning will take advantage of playing home. And Casper loses it.
Bases juiced again. G-Money, George Davis with a grand salami to make it a 1-run game. Peleliu scored 6 runs with 2 outs, but the rally falls short. Hagu Lamun survives 13-12.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw!
Go-karts, off-roading, and the driving range now open at Marianas Trekking. Go-kart track will be open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays with 50% off when you book online at marianastrekking.com, hours 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Use the promo code HAFA50 to get your discount. Off-roading is open too by reservation. Come on a 90-minute trail ride that is perfect for families. Book online at marianastrekking.com. Golfers, come practice on the driving range. You can even pay online, and we will have the balls waiting for you. Come see us weekends at Marianas Trekking, 323-8735. One of the best things you can do during the pandemic is to get yourself healthy and strong. Gold's Gym is a great place for a tune-up. Wide open workout spaces with dedicated cardio, free weights and machines, personal training, group exercise, and good nutrition. Short-term daytime promo on sale now, just $159 for 3 months. Call 233-4000.
It was hot today. How hot? 90. The low 79. Humidity double nickels. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, isolated showers, east winds 10 to 20 miles an hour. High 88, low 79, seas 5 to 7 feet. Sunrise 6:27. A low tide of 1, a high tide of 5:59, sunset at 6:20. That is your Wednesday's news, sports, and weather. Thank you so much for watching KSPN2 News, and hopefully we'll see you back here on Friday night. Good night.